Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before we begin this video, don't forget to give it a like. It truly encourages us to keep sharing beneficial content, inshallah. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our future videos on faith, spirituality, and Islamic reminders. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah bless you and enjoy the video. When Allah is calling you into marriage with your soulmate, there are subtle yet unmistakable signs that begin to appear in your life, guiding you toward the person He has chosen for you. Often people are unaware of these signs because they are hidden within the rhythms of daily life, in moments of reflection or in the quiet stirrings of the heart. Recognizing them requires patience, attentiveness, and a sincere heart that is tuned to Allah's guidance. One of the first signs is a deep sense of peace. When you think about someone, a feeling that transcends mere attraction or infatuation, it is an inner calm that seems to settle your heart even amidst the chaos of life. This is Allah's way of indicating that your heart is aligned with the one He intends for you, a reassurance that your soul has begun to recognize its counterpart in the divine plan. Another sign comes through repeated thoughts, dreams, or reflections on that person. Not in an obsessive or controlling way, but in a gentle, consistent manner that nudges your heart in their direction. Allah often uses subtle reminders to steer His servants toward their destined path. You might notice their presence in your prayers, or perhaps their qualities, actions, or character align perfectly with the values and principles you hold dear. These reflections are not random. They are a reflection of Allah's orchestration, carefully designed to prepare your heart to recognize and accept the one He has chosen. Often, the signs manifest through people or circumstances around you. Friends, family, or even unexpected events may point toward this person, showing patterns that repeat in ways too meaningful to ignore. Paying attention to these patterns requires mindfulness, a conscious effort to see beyond the ordinary and trust that Allah is guiding you. Sometimes, the signs are accompanied by a sense of urgency or clarity about what you must do next. This could be an inner prompting to seek knowledge about the person's character, to ensure compatibility, or even to pray sincerely for guidance. Allah's signs are never forceful. They are gentle invitations, meant to awaken your awareness and encourage reflection. Your heart may also respond to reminders of faith, moral values, and integrity. If your heart feels drawn to someone whose faith strengthens yours, whose character aligns with your spiritual goals, this alignment is no coincidence. Allah places these affinities intentionally, showing that He is leading you toward a relationship that will not only bring love, but also spiritual growth, mutual respect, and harmony in accordance with Islamic principles. Moreover, the signs can also appear through feelings of comfort and ease when you are in their presence, or even when thinking about them. Allah's guidance often comes in the form of a heart that feels at home with a particular person, a sense of familiarity and belonging that is unlike anything else you have experienced. You may also notice that your prayers are answered in ways that point toward this union. Small blessings that guide your steps, coincidences that are more than mere chance, or doors opening unexpectedly. These divine cues are designed to build trust in Allah's plan, to cultivate patience, and to prepare your heart for the blessing of marriage. It is important to note that recognizing these signs requires sincerity and reflection. A heart clouded by doubt or impatience may overlook them. Therefore, cultivating spiritual awareness through prayer, reflection, and seeking guidance from Allah is crucial. Sometimes, the signs may challenge you to grow personally. They may not appear in ways that are convenient or immediate, but rather in ways that push you to strengthen your character, refine your intentions, and align your life with the values that will support a lasting marriage. Allah uses these signs not just to direct you to the right person, but also to prepare you to be the right person. You may encounter moments of testing where patience, faith, and trust in Allah are required. Recognizing these as part of the divine plan allows you to embrace the process with hope and gratitude, understanding that every challenge is shaping you for the union that Allah has destined. In essence, these signs are Allah's gentle way of calling you toward the one He has chosen for you, a call that resonates with your heart when you're ready to receive it. They are woven into your life in ways that are subtle yet unmistakable, often requiring quiet reflection and attentive observation. When you notice these signs, respond with prayer, gratitude, and trust, knowing that Allah's timing is perfect and His wisdom surpasses human understanding. By remaining open, patient, and spiritually mindful, you prepare yourself to recognize and embrace the soulmate Allah has chosen, ensuring that when the moment comes, your heart is ready to say yes to the blessing that will shape your life in the most profound and beautiful ways. Before Allah brings your soulmate into your life, it is essential to prepare yourself spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Marriage is not merely a meeting of two individuals. It is a sacred union that reflects the will of Allah and serves as a means of completing half of one's faith. Therefore, preparing oneself is not just about external readiness, but about cultivating a heart and mind that are aligned with divine guidance. One of the first steps in this preparation is self-reflection. Allah often places situations in our lives that reveal our strengths and weaknesses, testing our patience, humility, and resilience. By examining these moments honestly, we gain insight into the areas where personal growth is necessary. A heart that is conscious of its own shortcomings and strives for improvement becomes a fertile ground for love, respect, and harmony when the right person enters your life. Prayer plays a central role in this preparation. Through consistent communication with Allah, asking for guidance, clarity, and purification of intentions, one builds a spiritual connection that strengthens the heart. The prayer of istikhara is particularly powerful in seeking Allah's guidance regarding future marriage. It is a tool for submitting one's desires to Allah and trusting that His plan is perfect. While waiting for your soulmate, regularly turning to Allah in prayer cultivates patience and deepens trust in His timing. The heart learns to seek fulfillment not only in the presence of another person, but also in the pleasure and guidance of Allah, which is essential for sustaining a healthy and divinely guided relationship. Another crucial aspect of preparation is character development. Islam places immense value on qualities such as honesty, integrity, humility, and compassion. These traits form the foundation of a strong marital relationship. Before entering a sacred bond with another soul, it is vital to nurture these qualities within oneself. Reflect on how you handle conflicts, whether you practice empathy, and if you are able to communicate with kindness and respect. By strengthening these aspects of your character, you not only become ready to attract a spouse whose values align with yours, but you also demonstrate to Allah your willingness to honor the sanctity of marriage with sincerity and devotion. Emotional readiness is equally important. Many people enter relationships with unresolved pain or unrealistic expectations, which can create obstacles in forming a meaningful connection. Preparing oneself involves healing from past wounds, forgiving those who may have wronged you, and cultivating patience and resilience. A heart that has learned to find peace and contentment in Allah is more capable of recognizing the blessings that come with a soulmate. Emotional maturity allows one to approach a relationship with clarity, balance, and the ability to give and receive love in a healthy, respectful way. This readiness ensures that when Allah brings your soulmate, your heart is not only open, but also stable and secure. able to foster a partnership built on trust and faith. Practical preparation is also an essential part of readiness. This includes developing a lifestyle that aligns with Islamic values, understanding the responsibilities of marriage, and learning how to contribute positively to a shared life. Educate yourself on the rights and duties of spouses as prescribed in Islam. By doing so, you demonstrate to Allah that you are prepared to enter a relationship not merely out of desire or impulse, but with awareness, commitment, and a willingness to uphold the sacred bond. This preparation shows sincerity in your intention to honor Allah's guidance and fulfill the responsibilities of marriage in a way that is pleasing to Him. Moreover, patience and trust in Allah's timing are critical components of preparation. Often we desire immediate fulfillment of our wishes, but Allah's plan unfolds in a way that is most beneficial for our spiritual and emotional growth. Trusting in His timing allows us to remain steadfast, avoiding frustration or despair when the right person has not yet appeared. During this waiting period, it is important to focus on personal growth, nurturing faith, and maintaining a heart that is receptive to divine guidance. By doing so, when Allah finally brings your soulmate, you meet them as a whole, spiritually grounded individual, ready to embark on a blessed journey together. Finally, preparation involves maintaining a balance between hope and humility. While you anticipate the coming of your soulmate, remain humble before Allah, understanding that the blessing is not solely a reward for personal effort, but a manifestation of His mercy and wisdom. Cultivating gratitude for the journey, for the lessons learned, and for the signs of guidance strengthens your readiness to enter a marriage that is divinely orchestrated. By combining self-reflection, prayer, character development, emotional maturity, practical understanding, patience and humility, you create a heart and life that is fully prepared to welcome the soulmate Allah has destined for you. This preparation ensures that the union is not only beautiful and harmonious, but also deeply rooted in faith, trust, and divine purpose. Marriage is not merely a personal desire or an emotional connection. It is a part of Allah's divine plan, a sacred journey that He has predestined for each believer. Understanding this transforms the way we view relationships, shifting from impatience and uncertainty to trust and spiritual awareness. When Allah orchestrates the coming of your soulmate, every detail of the path is intentional, designed to guide your heart, teach patience, and prepare both of you for a union that fulfills His wisdom. Recognizing that marriage is a divine plan allows you to release control over timing and circumstances, placing your trust in Allah's perfect knowledge and infinite wisdom. Often, Allah's plan unfolds in ways that are beyond human comprehension. The person you are destined to marry may appear in your life when you least expect it, in circumstances that seem coincidental. Yet every encounter and every moment has been meticulously arranged. This understanding encourages believers to remain vigilant for the signs and to approach relationships with humility and awareness. It reminds us that Allah's plan is always superior to our own, and that the journey toward your soulmate is as important as the union itself. Each trial, each period of waiting, and each experience serves to refine your character, align your intentions, and strengthen your faith. Furthermore, seeing marriage as part of Allah's plan encourages gratitude and mindfulness. When the right person appears, it is not a mere chance meeting, but a manifestation of divine wisdom and mercy. This perspective allows believers to enter relationships with respect, reverence, and a sense of purpose, understanding that they are participating in a sacred covenant. It also cultivates patience, as the heart learns to trust that delays or obstacles are not denials, but opportunities for growth and preparation. In this way, every experience, whether joyful or challenging, becomes a tool in Allah's plan, shaping you into a partner capable of fulfilling the responsibilities and blessings of marriage. This understanding also emphasizes the importance of reliance on Allah through prayer and reflection. By seeking guidance and remaining mindful of divine signs, believers align themselves with Allah's plan, opening their hearts to receive the blessings He has prepared. Trusting in His plan fosters a sense of peace and security, knowing that the union is predestined and guided by wisdom that surpasses human understanding. This trust eliminates fear, anxiety, and doubt, replacing them with hope, faith, and certainty that the relationship will unfold according to divine timing. Ultimately, recognizing marriage as part of Allah's divine plan transforms the pursuit of a soulmate from a human endeavor into a spiritual journey. It is a reminder that love, companionship, and partnership are blessings granted by Allah, and that the right relationship is not simply about fulfilling personal desires, but about fulfilling a divinely guided purpose. By embracing this perspective, believers prepare themselves to enter marriage with a heart full of faith, patience, and gratitude, ready to honor the sacred union that Allah has destined for them. When Allah calls you toward your soulmate, it is essential not to miss the opportunity He places before you. Often, the signs are clear, gentle, and persistent, but they can be overlooked due to doubt, hesitation, or distractions from the world. Allah tests the hearts of His servants, giving them the chance to recognize blessings when they appear, and to respond with trust and sincerity. Missing these signs can delay the fulfillment of a divinely planned union, which is why awareness and attentiveness are crucial. Every moment in which the heart is open, receptive, and patient brings you closer to embracing the blessing that Allah has destined for you. One of the reasons people miss the opportunity is because of fear or overthinking. Doubts about timing, compatibility, or personal readiness can cloud judgment, causing hesitation in taking steps toward the relationship. Allah's guidance, however, comes with clarity, comfort, and signs that resonate deeply with the heart. When you notice these signs, it is a moment to pause, reflect, and respond with faith rather than letting fear or uncertainty take control. Trusting that Allah has prepared the path helps the heart to act with confidence, making choices that align with divine wisdom rather than temporary emotions. Another factor that can prevent recognition of a soulmate is distraction from worldly desires or social pressures. People often seek validation, rush into relationships, or let pride interfere with divine timing. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, places the right person in your life at the perfect moment, but He also gives you the responsibility to be aware and responsive. This means listening to your heart, observing the signs, and acting with intentionality. When Allah opens a door toward your soulmate, do not let hesitation, pride, or fear of the unknown close it. Respond with gratitude, prayer, and readiness to follow the guidance provided. Practical steps also help ensure that you do not miss Allah's blessing. Making sincere prayers, such as istikhara, demonstrates submission to Allah's will and opens the heart to receive clarity. Being spiritually and emotionally prepared, as discussed earlier, allows you to recognize compatibility, shared values, and signs of divine blessing without confusion. Maintaining patience, humility, and trust ensures that even if the path involves delays or challenges, you remain aligned with Allah's plan. A heart that is patient, aware, and trusting will recognize the right person when they appear, and will act in ways that honor both the blessing and the divine guidance. Finally, missing the opportunity is not just about timing. It is about the heart's readiness to accept a blessing and honor it. Allah's signs often point to love, respect, and compatibility, but they require action, faith, and attentiveness. By remaining spiritually aware, reflective, and prayerful, you can avoid letting fear, doubt, or distractions prevent you from embracing the union Allah has planned. Recognizing the significance of these moments ensures that when your soulmate appears, you respond with a heart that is open, grateful, and ready to embark on the journey of marriage in accordance with Allah's divine wisdom and guidance. In doing so, you honor both the blessing of love and the perfect timing of Allah's plan. May Allah bless you and guide you to a life filled with mercy, love, and tranquility.